So first of all, the building is a game changer. Now, in and of itself, that said, without a quality program, it's just a beautiful building. And on one level, I'm going to sing the praises of the building, but we can't overstate that the building without rigorous programs is, it's like a beautiful hotel you visit. You go, wow, that's lovely, but it doesn't really change lives. So it's in combination. So a couple of the sort of layers of why this building is great. First of all, there's some design issues. Now, having never had the privilege of working in Partridge, I only had a chance to wander around. And Partridge was the kind of space that we built a number of years ago that was cram full. So little narrow hallways, offices crammed in, no opportunity for collaborative environment. If I remember rightly, when you first come in on the ground floor, there's a few little spots, but it's not a space that encourages collaboration. Whereas our building is full of little to large spaces that are designed for people to work with each other, meet with each other. The spaces where students can book those little rooms, where they can, 5 of them can get together and prepare a preparation, practice what they're going to say and do. And I think there's 17 or 19 of them in the building. They are a tremendous asset. Students will use them all the time. And that's a design. That was a sensible design decision. The building focused around an atrium and then a kind of hollowed space out that brings natural light, not just from the outside, but from the inside into the building, again, is a brilliant design feature. Even designed down to the trim. Now, you won't notice it in my room, but this room is full of beautiful dark wooden trim. And that says something about a quality environment. It isn't, and I know people grumble often about costs of things. If you want to build a building that in another 20 or 30 years still looks fantastic, you've got to have an attention to detail. So at the one end, you've got this great attention to detail, and people say this is a beautiful building. They'll say it's a highly functional building because the teaching spaces are fantastic. They're flexible, they're multi-purpose. We encourage that interaction between faculty and students and so on. And we've even strategically placed the things that are important to us. So when you enter the building from the front, directly to the left is the centre that helps us with career placement, internships, all the things that are a critical part of this experience are there at the front door. So you're reinforcing what's important in what we do. So on all sorts of levels, this is a building that, and partly is so dramatically different from Partridge, but this is the top end for what the best quality buildings are. And in this country, there are bigger buildings. So, the University of Michigan has a building 3 times our size, but, there's 60,000 students or whatever. I'm not sure of buildings that are better than us. As I said, they're bigger, but in terms of all the things we'd want to do and the way it'll make people feel about this experience, this is about as good as it gets.